My name is Alistair Ramsey. I'm a guide and driver with City Sightseeing Glasgow. The tour takes about an hour and 20 minutes. There are 21 stops altogether. You can hop on and hop off at any of these stops and visit whatever attractions are there. The guide and the recorded commentary will tell you what's coming up at each stop, and you can make the decision where you would want to get off. We also have commentary recorded in 8 foreign languages, and with the peak summer frequency of every 10 minutes, you don't have long to wait for a bus to come along. Our main stop's in George Square, which is the very centre of the city. It's a great place to sit and watch the world go by and get a feel for Glasgow. Well, Buchanan Street is close to George Square and is the main shopping street in the city. As well as great shops, it also has a great bustling atmosphere with lots always going on, like street theatre and entertainers. My favourite part of Glasgow is Kelvin Grove with the unique museum. Kelvin Grove Museum, put up in 1901 to house Glasgow's famous art collection. It is the most visited free attraction in the United Kingdom. There's also Kelvin Way, covered in trees, which was originally put up for carriages, which we now drive the bus through. So there's a lot about Kelvin Grove which makes it very interesting. Glasgow's great because so many of the tourist attractions here are free.
My name's Heather and I'm a tour guide at City Sightseeing. The best part of being a tour guide is being able to share the city that I love with all the visitors from around the world. When people first join us on the bus tour, they'll get a really friendly welcome from all the staff that work here. When they board the bus, they'll be taken all around the city and we'll pass by all the main attractions. We've got things like the People Palace, the SECC down next to the River Clyde. We also go into the West End and into the East and all around the city. In the east end of the city we have attractions such as Glasgow Cathedral, the oldest building within the city, and we also have the Necropolis, which will give you a great view out over Glasgow. My favourite part of Glasgow definitely has to be the West End, in particular Ashton Lane and Byres Road. I think they have a really great, unique vibe out there that you don't get elsewhere in the city, and it's also a great place for live music, especially in the smaller bars and restaurants that are especially in Ashton Lane. And for those who like bigger venues, we also have places like the Hydro, which is a world-renowned concert venue, and even the iconic venue, the Barrowlands in the East End. The people of Glasgow have a worldwide reputation for being very friendly and welcoming, especially to visitors who are coming in, and all Glaswegians just want to make sure that everyone has a great time while they're here.
The feedback is this is one of the best tours that we've ever been on. Like the tour, like the people, like the city, and enjoy the experience.
I've learnt a lot of interesting facts about Glasgow that I didn't previously know, and seen some buildings that I hadn't really taken the time to see previously. I think the tour guide was very engaging, full of information, interesting information, and yeah, it was a good tour.
I would highly recommend it. It was really good. Never knew half of the information that the tour guide was given. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10.